Breathe slowly and softly. Let the breath be gentle, like a kind friend who arrives on time and brings calm with it. Place a hand over the heart center and let the shoulders relax. Money can bring tightness to the chest and a knot in the stomach, so give those places a moment of care. This is a safe space, a space for ease. There is no judgment here, only kindness and small steps. Life meets softness with softness. Today is for creating a softer way with money, a way that supports peace, health, and steady joy. The mind, the body, and the spirit can agree on this. Feeling safe brings wiser choices and clearer paths. With that shared agreement, we begin. There may be a mix of emotions about money, concern, guilt, hope, or even a quiet sense of not being worthy. All of these feelings deserve a chair at the table. Let them sit down and breathe too. Nothing needs to be pushed away. When feelings are allowed to exist, the body stops fighting them. The breath becomes more even. The jaw eases. The heart slows to a steady rhythm. In that calmer state, the mind can notice helpful ideas that were hidden under noise. In this calm, a new story about money can be told, one that is kinder and more trusting, step by step. Let the breath guide the next few minutes. Inhale for a count that feels easy. Exhale for a count just a little longer. Long exhales tell the body, you are safe. Safety is not a luxury here. It is the foundation. Safety allows the stomach to unclench and the back to soften. Safety allows the mind to release the tight script of never enough. With safety present, it becomes possible to see money not as an enemy, but as a tool that can learn to serve with grace. This shift begins in the body and ripples outward, touching thoughts, words, choices, and results. Set a gentle intention for this time. Today, I open a new chapter with money, kind, peaceful, and supportive. Say it softly and pause to feel what those words do inside the chest and belly. If the body tenses, slow down and breathe. If tears come, let them come. Tears wash the path. They do not block it. If a small smile appears, let it stay. Let the mind witness the body's answer to caring words. This is the mind-body connection at work. Thoughts of kindness create hormones and signals that ease the nervous system, which then allows clearer thinking, which then allows more loving decisions. Take a moment to meet money with a soft gaze. Money is energy in motion. It carries stories we were taught, stories we copied, stories we never questioned. These stories live in the body as well as the mind. The breath can loosen them. The heart can rewrite them. The hands can act on the new script. If it helps, rest both hands over the heart and say, I am safe right now. Then add, I allow calm, wise choices with money. Let that settle for a few breaths. Calm choices build calm outcomes. It's a gentle law of life. Here is a small practice for this moment. Select one supportive thought and let it be the single focus for the next minute. Speak it softly, like caring words to a dear friend. Money responds to care. Pause and breathe. I allow ease with income and expenses. Pause and breathe. Notice any shift in the body, a softer belly, an open chest, a relaxed throat. These physical shifts are not small. They change the way the mind scans the world. In ease, the mind spots solutions and helpful chances that tension would ignore. Guilt about past choices may show up. Let guilt place its hand on the table too. Offer a compassionate reply. I am learning. I am safe to grow. Growth loves patience. Patience teaches the nervous system to stay steady even when looking at numbers or making payments. With steadiness, the mind sees clearly what needs a tiny change, what can wait, what can be appreciated as already working. Gratitude and clarity are not opposites. They strengthen each other. Make a promise to keep today very simple: a calm breath, a gentle intention, one kind thought about money, repeated often. There is strength in simple things done with care. When a voice inside says, "This will never change," answer softly, "I am open to a kinder way." When a worry says, "There is not enough," answer, "I am meeting life one wise choice at a time." The body hears these words. Muscles relax, the heart settles, the mind opens a little more. All of this creates space for support to enter in expected and unexpected ways. Close this opening with a short, loving sequence. Hand on heart, slow breath in, longer breath out, peace in my heart, pause, ease in my body, pause, calm in my money life. Let the words float down like soft light. Settle into the quiet they create. This is the ground we will stand on as we move into kinder thoughts, kinder choices, and a cleaner, clearer home for money to live in. Take the next step with me by looking at the gentle link between thoughts, feelings, and the body. Thoughts are not just clouds in the mind. They leave traces in the muscles, the breath, and the heartbeat. When a thought says, "There is danger," the body prepares to run or freeze. Shoulders tighten, the jaw clenches, the breath turns shallow. In that state, it is hard to make wise money choices because the mind is trying to survive, not plan. When a thought says, "I am safe to learn," the body loosens and the mind wakes up to solutions that fear had hidden. This is why soft, steady thinking matters for money and for health. Start with one old thought that often shows up around money. It might be, "I always mess this up," or "I never have enough." Gently hold that thought and look at it with kindness. Ask what it has been trying to protect. Often, harsh thoughts arise to keep a person from trying and failing. Thank the thought for its attempt to help, then reshape it into a kinder message that still aims for care. Turn "I always mess this up" into "I am learning one small step at a time." Turn "I never have enough" into "I welcome support and I make clear choices." Say it slowly and feel what happens in the belly and the chest. The body is the compass. If the new thought relaxes the belly and lets the breath deepen, you are on a helpful path. If the body tightens, choose a gentler step. Maybe the shift is as simple as, "I am open to a kinder way with money." This is not blind optimism. It is a practical way to bring the nervous system into a state where wise action becomes possible. A calm body can read bills, make a plan, ask for a fair rate, or pause before a purchase. A body in panic cannot do those things with ease. Mind and body must be on the same team. Try a short mirror practice. Stand or sit with a small mirror, or use a reflection you already have. Soften the gaze. Keep the jaw loose and the shoulders down. Speak one supportive line while meeting your own eyes. "I am learning to care for money with love." Pause. "I am safe to grow." Pause. If emotions rise, give them a home. Tears, warmth, a flutter in the chest. It is all movement. Movement is healing. This is not about perfection. It is about building trust with oneself. To help the mind adopt new patterns, keep affirmations brief and believable. Use them often, especially at moments of choice. When paying a bill, say, "I bless this payment and welcome fair returns." When receiving income, say, "I receive with gratitude and use it wisely." When considering a purchase, say, "I choose with care and peace." These phrases are bridges from fear to calm action. They nudge the body into ease and the mind into clarity, which changes habits over time. A small journaling practice can deepen the shift. Write 3 columns: old thought, kind thought, and small action. In the first column, place the harsh sentence that often appears. In the second, soften it to a supportive one. In the third, add a tiny step you can take today. For example, old thought, "I'm behind and it's hopeless." kind thought, I can take one step today. Small action, check due dates and set a reminder. Each tiny action sends a message of safety to the body and proof to the mind that change is possible. There is also a breath for steady choices. Inhale gently, exhale for a count 2 beats longer. While exhaling, say in the mind, I release pressure. On the next inhale, say, I welcome clarity. Repeat for a few rounds. This pattern balances the nervous system. It is a wise tool to use before logging into an account, answering a money message, or deciding on a purchase. The body becomes a friend, not a foe, and the mind becomes a clear guide rather than a critic. Introduce 2 short mantras for daily use. Use one in the morning and one in the evening. In the morning, money responds to care. In the evening, I allow ease with income and expenses. Say them while the body is calm, so the nervous system links the words to safety. Over time, the body will hear the mantra and move into calm more quickly. This is how thoughts reshape the inner chemistry, and in turn, how habits and outcomes begin to change. To protect this softer way of thinking, choose one boundary. It could be unsubscribing from a daily sales email that triggers impulsive spending. It could be muting a message thread that stirs fear about money. It could be placing a sticky note near a card reader. Pause, breathe, choose. Boundaries are love in action. They tell the body, I am here to keep you safe. Then the body does not need to shout with anxiety. It can rest while the mind carries out gentle, wise steps. Close this belief reset with a kind sequence. Hand on heart, 1 deep breath in, a long breath out. Safety in my body, clarity in my choices, another breath. Calm heart, wise wallet. Let these words soak in. The mind has new ground to stand on now, ground of softness, trust, and steady action. With that ground underfoot, we prepare the space where money lives each day, a clean, calm, loving home for it to rest and grow. The space where money rests touches the mind each time it is opened. A crowded, torn, or heavy wallet can signal stress to the body. A clean, simple, and cared-for wallet can signal ease. Today is for creating a calm home for money. Think of this as setting up a little sanctuary. It is not about luxury or pressure. It is about clarity and care. When the hands place order in a small space, the mind follows. The body relaxes when it sees clean lines and simple choices. This, too, is mind-body wisdom. Begin by emptying the wallet on a clean surface. Lay everything out where it can be seen. Take a few slow breaths and move gently. Hold each item with kindness. Old receipts show past choices and the knowledge gained from them. Expired cards show a chapter already closed. Gift cards or small notes may carry a sweet promise. As each item is seen, the body receives a signal. We are in control. We are calm. Sort with that message in mind. Place expired or unneeded items in a discard pile with a soft thank you. Place needed items in a keep pile with a soft stay with me. Now choose what truly serves daily life. Essentials might be an ID, 1 or 2 cards, a little cash, and a small reminder of gratitude. Extras that are rarely used can wait in a safe place at home. Decide where receipts will live from now on, either a small pocket in the wallet for same-day sorting or a small envelope in a bag. Clarity about where things belong creates relief in the body. Relief lowers stress hormones. Lower stress supports wiser money habits. The outside order supports the inner order. Give the wallet a gentle clean. Wipe it with a soft cloth. Let fresh air touch it for a moment. If the wallet is falling apart or feels heavy with old feelings, consider replacing it with one that feels calm and simple. The color matters less than the feeling it gives. Choose something that whispers, peace. A calm home welcomes calm guests. Money is a guest that prefers order, clarity, and care. Create alignment inside the wallet. Face all bills the same way and smooth them. Keep coins in one place. Place essential cards in a simple order, most used in the front for ease, others behind. This alignment is not just for looks. It tells the brain that life is organized. An organized brain experiences less friction at each choice point. Less friction leads to better decisions, especially under stress. The body relaxes when it knows where things are. Relaxed bodies spend more wisely because they do not chase relief through impulse. Place a seed bill in a calm, hidden pocket. This is a small note kept not for spending, but for symbolizing growth. Touch it daily for a second and whisper a line of intention. This is my seed of rising support. The point is not superstition. The point is focus. Focus directs the mind to seek chances that match the intention. A focused mind sees a saving, a fair deal, a wise no, or a new idea, while a stressed mind overlooks these paths. The seed bill builds a quiet partnership with the mind. Add a tiny gratitude card. On it, write one sentence that feels true now, such as, I am thankful for the money that supports my food, shelter, and peace. Place it where it can be seen every time the wallet opens. Gratitude is not denial of needs. It is the gentle light that helps the eyes see what is already present. That light reduces fear, which allows the brain to calculate and plan with more accuracy. Gratitude and practicality work together like two hands washing each other. Optionally, add a simple natural token, such as a small leaf marked with the words, "Thank you," tucked neatly so it does not make a mess. The purpose is to bring life and humility into the space where numbers live. Life and humility keep the heart open. An open heart makes it easier to speak kindly when asking for a fair price, to wait for a better deal, or to bless money that leaves for bills by trusting it will circle back through new channels. Now bless the arrangement with a soft affirmation as the items return to their places. Order here, order in life. Money flows with kindness. Say it slowly. Feel the body's response. A sense of calm may spread through the chest and down the arms. When the wallet closes, let the hands rest on it for a breath. This small act seals the intention into the nervous system, forming a gentle habit loop. The next time the wallet opens, the body will recall this calm and guide choices accordingly. Create simple rules to keep this sanctuary clear. In the morning, hold the closed wallet for a few seconds and say, I welcome financial ease today. During the day, when paying for something, pause for one slow breath. Relax the shoulders. Ask, does this serve my peace and purpose? If yes, bless the outgoing money. I let this payment support life, and I welcome fair returns. If not, release the item without shame. Each pause teaches the body that money choices can be calm, not rushed. In the evening, set receipts in their place and thank the lesson of the day. One sentence is enough. Once a week, give the wallet 5 minutes of loving attention. Smooth the bills, tidy the pockets, refresh the gratitude card if needed. This weekly touch is like watering a plant. It keeps money energy fresh and signals to the mind that care is consistent, not random. Consistency builds trust. Trust lowers fear. Low fear opens creativity and good timing, which often brings support from places the mind did not expect. If the mind begins to worry again, place a hand over the wallet and over the heart and breathe. Use a short mantra. Calm heart, wise wallet. Allow the exhale to be longer than the inhale. Let the body lead the way back to safety. From safety, choices will come that match the new story, simple, clear, and kind. With each kind choice, the inner and outer spaces stay aligned. The wallet remains a sanctuary. The mind keeps its gentle focus. The body feels more at ease. Through this alignment, a welcoming field forms, one that attracts good ideas, fair exchanges, helpful people, timely savings, and yes, the sweet surprise of support arriving when needed. Close this tender practice with the lightest touch. Hold the wallet, breathe, and say, "Peace guides my money life." Let the words spread through the body like warm tea. Life hears that tone. The day notices that steadiness. The mind knows it has a calm home to return to, and money learns it has a calm home to visit. In this atmosphere, support can find its way more easily. Begin by choosing a wallet that feels simple and calm. Let the hands hold it and listen. If it feels heavy with old stories, the body will show it with a small tightness in the chest or belly. If it feels light and supportive, the breath will deepen. Follow that feeling. This is not about price, it is about peace. A calm home invites calm guests, and money is a guest that stays longer where there is order and care. Select a wallet that opens easily, makes it simple to see what is inside, and feels smooth to touch. Let it whisper, "Peace." That whisper becomes the tone for daily choices. Set a clear space on a table and place the wallet there like a small altar to order. Open it fully and empty everything with care. Lay out each item so it can be seen. The mind relaxes when nothing is hidden. Take 3 slow breaths and allow the body to soften. Look at each item with kindness. A crumpled receipt may hold a lesson about what felt good and what did not. An expired card may hold a lesson about endings. A gift card may hold a promise still waiting. Offer a soft thank you for each lesson. Then sort, stay, or go. Choose only what truly serves life right now. Keep 1 or 2 cards most used, a small amount of cash, and simple proof of identity. Let the rest at home. Decide on a clear place for receipts from today forward. It could be a small pocket in the wallet for same-day sorting or a little envelope in the bag. Clarity is a balm. The body loosens when it knows where things belong. This sense of order lowers stress and frees energy for wiser spending and better planning. Give the wallet a soft clean. Wipe it with a gentle cloth and let fresh air touch it for a minute. As the wallet breathes, let the body breathe too. If replacing the wallet is best, release the old one with gratitude and welcome the new one with a small blessing. Place a hand on it and say, "May this home for money be a space of peace, order, and kind flow." The nervous system hears this tone. It marks the wallet as a safe place. Safety helps the mind make steady choices. Align the inside. Smooth the bills and set them facing the same way. Keep coins in one place so they do not scatter. Place the most used card in the most easy-to-reach slot to avoid stress at the register. This alignment is more than neatness. It is a way of teaching the hands and eyes to expect order. When the hands meet order, the breath stays steady. When the breath stays steady, the mind remains clear. Clarity turns into better decisions under pressure. Create a seed bill. This is a small note kept not for spending but for meaning. It stands for growth and steady support. Place it in a private pocket and touch it each morning for 1 breath. Whisper, "This is the seed of rising support." The point is not magic, the point is focus. Where the mind looks, the mind finds. The seed bill helps the eyes notice tiny chances to save, fair offers, or new ideas to earn that a stressed mind might miss. Small signals, seen in time, become real changes. Add a gratitude card. Write 1 line that is true today, such as, "I am thankful for money that supports food, shelter, and peace." Keep this card where it is seen each time the wallet opens. Reading it in a calm voice shifts the body into safety. In safety, the brain plans better and the heart stays open. Gratitude is not denial of what is needed. It is the light that helps the eyes see what is already here and the next step that can be taken with grace. If it feels right, place a tiny natural token, such as a small leaf with the words "Thank you" written on it, tucked so it stays neat. This little sign of life keeps the heart soft. A soft heart can say no when needed without fear and can say yes when a fair chance appears. It can bless money that leaves for bills and trust it will circle back through new channels. Softness is not weakness, it is strength that does not break. Now return each chosen item to its place with slow hands. As the last item goes in, close the wallet and rest both hands on it for 2 breaths. Speak a line that becomes the anchor of this ritual. Order here, order in life. Money flows with kindness. Feel that line move through the shoulders, chest, and belly. If the body tightens, say it again more softly. If the body softens, let the stillness sink in. This anchor line will greet the mind each time the wallet opens. It makes the nervous system a partner in wise choices. Finish this core ritual by choosing one small rule that keeps the space clear. The rule might be receipts are sorted the same day, or only essentials live in the wallet, or pause for 1 breath before a payment. Keep the rule simple and kind. Consistency builds trust with the self. Trust lowers fear. Lower fear opens the doors for support to enter from expected and unexpected places. The ritual is now alive, a living agreement between the mind, the body, and the home of money. Carry this gentle order into the day with small, steady practices that keep the channel open. In the morning, hold the closed wallet for 5 quiet seconds. Feel its shape. Breathe in and out slowly. Speak one line. I welcome financial ease today. This is the first cue to the brain that money is approached with calm. One calm cue in the morning can shape the nervous system for hours. It makes it easier to stay kind when choices arise. Through the day, meet spending with peace. Before a purchase, pause for a single breath. Relax the shoulders. Let the jaw soften. Ask inside, does this serve my peace and purpose? If the answer is yes, bless the outgoing money. I let this payment support life and welcome fair returns. If the answer is no, bless the impulse with kindness and release it. There is no scolding here. Soft refusal grows strength. The body learns that saying no can feel safe and warm, not cold or harsh. Create a home for receipts that matches life as it is. If sorting at night is realistic, place receipts in a small pocket and empty it each evening. If midday sorting is easier, set a short reminder after lunch. Pair the habit with a breath and a short line. I bring clarity to my money. This pairing, a breath, a line, and a small act, teaches the brain that order is normal and stress is not required. Over time, the act becomes automatic, freeing energy for more creative choices. At each payment, notice the body. Do the hands rush? Does the chest tighten? Use that as a friendly alarm. Slow the movement by half. Breathe out a little longer than the in-breath. Say quietly, I choose with care. This resets the signal system inside. It tells the old fear that a new leader is here, calm, kind, and steady. Purchases done in calm carry less regret and more value because they were chosen, not grasped. Keep a tiny ease check during the day. At a red light, in a line, or before opening a money message, glance at the wallet in the bag or pocket. This glance becomes a cue to soften the belly and breathe. Whisper, calm heart, wise wallet. Small cues repeated often shape the inner state. A shaped inner state shapes outcomes. Tiny things done with care tune the whole day toward peace. Set a short evening ritual that takes 2 minutes or less. Open the wallet. Smooth the bills. Check the receipt pocket. If it is full, sort or discard with a soft "thank you." Then write one line in a small notebook. One way money supported me today. It might be a found coin, a fair discount, a meal paid with ease, or a bill that was simpler than expected. Noting support trains the mind to see support. What the mind sees, it grows. Add a weekly touchstone, such as a Sunday reset. Give the wallet 5 loving minutes. Wipe it, smooth bills, review the gratitude card. Refresh the seed bill with a single breath and a quiet line. I welcome kind increase. Then note any unexpected support from the week. A refund, a new idea, a chance to save, a client who paid on time, a habit that felt easier. Celebrate softly. Celebration anchors learning. The body files this under safe and good, which makes repeating it easier. Use simple boundaries to protect peace. Unsubscribe from daily sales emails that spark impulse. Place a small note on the card slot that says, pause. Choose one day a week as a no-spend day for non-essentials, not as punishment, but as a breathe day. Boundaries are love in action. They quiet the nervous system because they remove triggers. With fewer triggers, the mind is free to see helpful paths and fair chances. Let generosity be part of the daily flow, even in a very small way. Set aside a tiny amount each week to share where it feels right. It could be a coin jar near the door, a small roundup, or a simple act that eases a real need. Giving within comfort tells the body that money moves and returns. It breaks the spell of clutching. It keeps the heart open to receive with grace. When both giving and receiving feel safe, the flow becomes natural and kind. When stress visits, place one hand on the heart and one on the wallet. Inhale gently, exhale longer. Say, safety in my body, clarity in my choices. Let the words ride the breath. Do this before opening a bill, before a purchase, or before answering a money message. This is not a delay, it is preparation. Calm preparation makes calm outcomes. Calm outcomes build quiet confidence that lasts. Deepen the channel for receiving by bringing the body into alignment. Settle into a chair with both feet on the ground or stand with knees soft. Soften the jaw and the tongue. Let the shoulders drop and widen. Feel the back of the heart, not only the front. Notice the belly and let it be soft. This posture tells the nervous system, safe. In safety, the mind listens. In safety, the chest can open, and an open chest makes it easier to receive without guilt or fear. Use a simple breath pattern that signals rest. Breathe in gently through the nose for a count that feels easy. Breathe out through the mouth for a count 2 beats longer. As the breath leaves, say in the mind, I release pressure. As the breath enters, say, I welcome clarity. Repeat for a minute. This rhythm changes the inner chemistry toward calm. Calm allows the brain to connect parts that plan, care, and choose with wisdom. Try a short body scan. Start at the forehead and soften any tightness. Move to the eyes and let them rest in their sockets. Soften the jaw and let the tongue float. Drop the shoulders. Let the chest widen and the back between the shoulder blades spread out like warm wings. Soften the belly and the hips. Unlock the knees and feel the feet meet the ground. With each softening, speak quietly, I am safe to receive. The body hears and answers. Tension loosens. Openness grows. Invite a warm light to settle in the heart center. With each breath, let the light spread to the ribs, belly, and lower back. Let it move down the arms to the hands, so that the hands hold a gentle heat. This is the inner sign that receiving is safe. Link this light with a calm money thought. I let good in. Say it 3 times, slowly, and feel how the light and words meet. This pairing becomes a cue that turns on when help shows up, so the mind says yes with ease. Practice being at ease with small forms of help. If a fair discount is offered, accept with a soft "thank you." If a schedule can be arranged in a way that reduces costs, say yes kindly. If a new idea arrives that suggests a simpler path, write it down and take the smallest step toward it. These small yeses train the body to receive without a fight. The old script that said receiving is wrong will quiet as the nervous system learns that receiving can be kind and balanced. Use the hands as guides. Place one hand on the chest and one on the belly when reading a money message or making a choice. If the belly tightens and the breath stops, pause and return to the longer exhale. When the belly softens and the exhale lengthens on its own, take the next step. Let the body be the compass. The body holds wisdom in its rhythms. When the body is soft and steady, choices are wiser and kinder. Introduce 2 short mantras that open the door to support in the morning or before work. Safety in my body, clarity in my choices. In the afternoon or before rest, calm heart, wise wallet. Say them with the longer exhale. Over time, the words and the breath will become linked in the nervous system. The body will hear the words and begin to soften on its own. This is how inner cues become steady guides even on busy days. Gentle movement helps receiving. Roll the shoulders back and down 3 times. Stretch the hands and wiggle the fingers. Tilt the head softly side to side. These light moves release small pockets of tension that block easy breathing and open posture. When the chest opens, the brain reads the signal, safe to receive. An open chest says yes to life. A tight chest says no without words. Let the body speak yes. A simple journaling note can anchor this alignment. Each evening, write one line. Where did I allow support today? The support could be a kind offer, a better price, a refund, an idea that saved time, a moment when the body asked to pause, and that pause prevented a mistake. Reading these lines after a few weeks shows a pattern of care. The mind sees proof that receiving works, and the heart trusts more easily. Turn receiving into a calm ritual at the end of the day. Sit quietly with both hands on the heart. Breathe with the longer exhale. Speak slowly. I let good in. Pause. I let help in. Pause. I let wise ideas in. Let the words settle like warm rain. Notice any small surge of guilt or fear. Offer it kindness. You are safe here. With each night, this ritual builds a strong link between rest and trust. Trust brings openness, and openness allows life to meet needs in gentle ways. If old worry returns, use a kind reset. Look at a nearby object that is steady, a tree outside, a chair, a cup. Anchor the eyes there for 3 breaths. Then return attention inside and speak, I choose peace now. This tiny practice breaks a loop of fear. Breaking the loop lets the body return to safety and the mind return to wisdom. When the inner climate warms again, receiving becomes simple and natural. Carry the alignment into real choices. When a fair chance appears, a small extra task that pays, a well-timed sale on something needed, a new client who feels good, check the body. If the breath is slow and the chest is open, step forward. If the breath is tight, pause and bring back the longer exhale, then decide. Let the body be a partner at every gate. The body keeps the heart clear and the mind honest. Close this practice with a soft blessing for both giving and receiving. I participate in healthy flow. Let it echo through the chest like a gentle bell. Healthy flow means money moves with care, returns through fair paths, supports needs, and leaves the heart open to share. Healthy flow keeps the wallet a sanctuary, the breath steady, and the mind ready to notice and welcome support in kind, timely ways. Through this calm alignment, thought by thought, breath by breath, the field around life grows warm and welcoming. and what is needed finds a clear path to arrive. Guilt and shame around money can sit like stones in the chest. They slow the breath and make the heartbeat feel heavy. Before any numbers are reviewed, those stones need kindness. Offer a quiet space for the old story to speak. The old story may say, mistakes were made, or opportunities were missed, or care was not taken. Let those sentences rise and fall without argument. The nervous system relaxes when truth is met with gentleness. Place a hand over the heart and speak softly. Earlier choices were made with the understanding of that time. Growth is here now. Feel the shoulders drop a little. Feel the jaw unclench. Kindness does not erase responsibility. Kindness makes responsibility possible. Bring in a simple forgiveness practice. On a small piece of paper, write one sentence of release. I let go of blame for past money choices. I choose wise care today. Fold the paper once and place it beneath the wallet overnight. This is not a trick. It is a way to include the body in healing. The hands write, the eyes read, the breath slows. The nervous system learns that peace is allowed in this part of life. In the morning, take the paper out. Read it once more with a calm breath and store it in a safe place for 1 week. At the end of the week, read it again, thank it, and either keep it as a reminder or release it with a final breath. This simple act teaches the inner world that the story can change. Offer compassion to earlier versions of self. Those versions tried to feel safe with the tools they had. Speak a tender line toward the past. Thank you for getting life to this day. Fresh wisdom is here. Compassion softens the tight link between shame and spending. When shame leads, spending can become secret or frantic. When compassion leads, spending turns into a choice made in daylight. Choices made in daylight carry less regret and more learning. Set a boundary made of love. A boundary is not a wall. It is a gentle line that protects peace. Choose one small boundary that will lower pressure right away. It might be unsubscribing from a daily sales list that pulls at impulse. It might be moving a card used for online buys out of autofill and into a small, separate place that requires a pause before use. It might be setting a time to review accounts when the body feels most calm rather than late at night. Write this boundary on a card and keep it in the wallet. This is the line that guards peace. Boundaries teach the body that someone caring is in charge. Use a brief mirror practice to rewire the inner dialogue. With a soft gaze, meet the eyes in a mirror and speak. I grow with every decision. Pause and feel the words. Then add, I am safe to learn. The mirror is not a test, it is a partner. When the face hears kindness in the voice, past harshness begins to melt. This melting shows up as fewer spikes of panic when money topics arise and as more steady breath while planning. The plan made in steady breath is the plan most likely to be followed. Bring the body into this healing. Sit with both feet on the ground, open the chest, and let the exhale be longer than the inhale. Speak on the exhale, I release the weight of old stories. Speak on the inhale, I welcome new wisdom. Repeat for a minute. The extended exhale tells the nervous system, safe. In that safety, the brain can sort facts from fear. Facts lead to clear steps. Fear leads to frozen days. The goal is not to push fear away, but to give it rest so that clarity can lead. Choose one small repair to honor growth. A repair could be a kind phone call to ask for a fair plan. It could be setting an easy auto transfer into a cushion fund, even a very small amount. It could be choosing a no-spend window for non-essentials during the hours of most impulse. Name the repair in simple language and do it within 24 hours. Action, even tiny action, closes the gap between hope and change. Each repair whispers to the body, "See, we can care for this." Affirmations can be woven into ordinary moments to support this healing. Keep them short and believable. I grow with every decision. I am safe to learn. Calm leads my money choices. Use them when the wallet opens, when a bill arrives, or when the mind starts a harsh monologue. Over time, these lines become like soft rails that keep the inner state steady. A steady inner state leads to steady habits, and steady habits build a steady life. Let forgiveness include others as needed, but do so with care for personal safety and peace. Forgiveness here does not mean allowing harm or saying untruths. It means choosing not to let old pain run today's choices. A short sentence can help. I release the grip of that moment. I choose clear care now. This frees energy for planning, asking for fairness, and making choices that nourish life. Close this healing portion with a gentle blessing. May this money story be softened by truth, lifted by kindness, and guided by wise action. Rest the hands on the heart and on the wallet. Breathe slowly. The body hears the blessing and carries it into the next step. Money is not a statue. It moves. It likes to flow the way water flows. Out to serve, back to nourish. Out to support, back to replenish. When money is treated only as a thing to hold tight, the heart tightens with it. When money is treated as part of a kind circulation, the heart stays open and steady. Let this idea settle. Giving and receiving can be a gentle tide, guided by wisdom. The goal is not to force either side, but to keep both open in a way that feels safe, honest, and kind. Begin with receiving. Many hearts find it easier to give than to receive, yet receiving is part of the same circle. Practice with small, everyday opportunities. When a fair discount appears, accept it with a soft "thank you." When a payment arrives on time, receive it with a slow breath and a quiet line, "I let good in." When help is offered in a way that eases real pressure and aligns with values, open the door to it. Each yes to honest help trains the body that receiving does not create danger. The inner world learns that support can coexist with dignity and wisdom. Now look at giving. Giving that matches one's true capacity keeps the channel clean and the heart bright. Choose one tiny weekly act of giving that feels real and comfortable. It might be rounding up a bill for a good cause, sharing a skill that saves someone time, or placing a small amount in a steady gift jar. Keep the act simple and consistent. Consistency, not size, teaches the nervous system that money moves and returns. Giving is not meant to create strain. It is meant to affirm that flow exists and that life includes others in gentle ways. Link giving to gratitude, not guilt. Guilt-driven giving drains the heart and can lead to rebound spending. Gratitude-driven giving fills the heart and leaves the breath calm. Before giving, pause for one breath and speak, "I share from a place of peace." After giving, breathe again and say, "I welcome fair returns." This pattern keeps the inner climate balanced and teaches the mind that both sides of the tide are safe. Let fairness guide exchanges. A fair price paid with peace respects the work of others. A fair price received with peace respects one's own work. When asking for fair pay or a fair rate, place a hand on the heart and breathe out longer, then speak clearly and kindly. Clarity plus calm equals strength. Strength delivered with warmth opens more doors than a hard demand delivered with fear. Introduce short affirmations that honor circulation. I participate in healthy flow. I let good in. I share with wisdom. Use them when sending money out. This payment supports life. And when money arrives, this support is used with care. These lines reframe transactions into a gentle practice. Over time, The nervous system begins to expect ease in both giving and receiving, and the mind starts to spot chances that fit this pattern. A discount offered at the right time, a refund that had been overlooked, a fair exchange with someone trustworthy, an idea that adds value for others. Clean up small leaks to protect the flow. A leak might be a forgotten subscription, a plan that no longer fits, or a habit of small impulse buys at a certain time of day. Choose one leak and close it kindly. Send a brief message to cancel. Remove card details from autofill for that site. Place a note on the phone for the high impulse hour. Pause, breathe, choose. Each leak closed is like mending a small hole in a bucket. More of what arrives can now be used for what truly matters. Let generosity and receiving touch the same day. Share a small kindness in the morning and say yes to a small kindness in the afternoon. The body learns that both directions can happen without fear. This simple rhythm builds trust in life's tide. Trust lowers stress. Lower stress brings clarity. Clarity invites practical ideas and timely chances, the kind that feel like unexpected money, yet arise from steady inner order and aligned action. End this flow practice with a soft mantra that holds both sides. I let good in, I let good out. I live in kind circulation. Rest the hands on the heart and the wallet. Breathe slowly. Let the words rest in the chest like warm light. A week has a rhythm. Use that rhythm to keep the money space fresh and calm. Choose one day. Sunday often works as a friendly check-in. This is not a long session. 5 loving minutes is enough. Place the wallet on a clear surface. Open it. Smooth the bills. Tidy the pockets. Refresh the gratitude card if needed. Touch the seed bill and breathe in for a moment. Whisper, I welcome kind increase. This weekly touch tells the nervous system care is consistent. Consistency builds trust. Trust lowers fear. With less fear, choices become wiser and softer. Invite a brief journaling moment during this weekly reset. 3 prompts can guide the pen. What small surprise supported life this week? What did I learn about calm spending? Which tiny step will I take next? Write 1 or 2 lines for each. Surprises might include a refund, a lower fee, a fair rate offered, a need that cost less than expected, or finding cash that had been tucked away. Learning might be noticing that a pause before paying kept the body calm, or that clearing emails stopped an impulse chain, or that eating before shopping made choices clearer. The next tiny step might be setting a reminder, moving a payment date, or placing a note on the card slot that says, pause. Create a simple support log. Keep it in the same place each week so the mind can find it easily. List small wins without exaggeration, a discount found, a fee removed, a habit held, a choice delayed until peace returned. Each line becomes proof that care works. When the mind sees proof, it stops fighting change. When the body sees proof, the breath deepens. Proof is peace for the practical mind. If resistance appears, this is silly, or this won't matter, meet it with respect. Resistance often hides fear of disappointment. Offer a gentle reply. Small steps build strong paths. Then do one very small action right away to keep momentum. Sort a receipt, update a reminder, or smooth the bills. Action breaks the spell of doubt. Doubt fades when movement returns. Use the weekly check to refine boundaries. If a new trigger showed up during the week, make a plan to soften it. Maybe a certain time of day brings rushed spending. Set an alarm to pause in that hour. Maybe a certain app invites late-night buys. Move it off the home screen or log out after use. Boundaries are not punishments. They are bridges to peace. Each refined boundary sends a message to the inner world. Your well-being comes first. Add 1 2-minute body practice to the weekly reset. Stand with feet grounded. Roll the shoulders back slowly 3 times. Lift the chest softly and let the belly be easy. Breathe out longer than in. Speak a calm line. Safety in my body, clarity in my choices. This posture and breath tell the whole system that it is okay to plan, okay to spend with care, okay to receive with grace. The body gives the mind permission to be wise. Close the weekly session with quiet gratitude, not a long speech, just one clean sentence. Thank you for the support that met my needs in seen and unseen ways. Gratitude does not deny what still must be done. It sets a kind tone for doing it. With that tone, the next week begins under a calm sky. Change grows through small, loving actions repeated with care. There is no rush here. A calm breath in the morning, a gentle pause before paying, a tidy wallet that feels like a sanctuary, a soft mantra that the body trusts. These are not decorations, they are roots. Roots hold steady during windy days. Roots allow branches to reach. The wallet ritual is one root among many that support a peaceful money life. Settle into a comfortable seat. Rest both hands on the heart. Let the breath move in an easy rhythm. Inhale softly, exhale a little longer. Speak in a low, kind voice. Peace in my heart. Pause. Order in my wallet. Pause. Ease in my finances. Let each line linger. The nervous system will begin to link these words with safety. Safety leads to clarity. Clarity leads to wise action. Wise action invites steady support. Let an optional call and response flow through the body like a warm tide. If it feels right, repeat slowly, leaving space between each line for breath and feeling. I am safe here. I care for money with love. I welcome fair pay and fair prices. I let good in. I share with wisdom. I grow with every decision. Calm heart, wise wallet. I participate in healthy flow. Allow the body to notice any part that relaxes or warms. That relaxation is a sign of alignment, mind, body, and choices moving together. Carry forward 3 simple anchors. The first is the morning touch. Hold the wallet for 5 quiet seconds and say, I welcome financial ease today. The second is the spending pause. 1 slow breath, a relaxed jaw, and the question, does this serve peace and purpose? The third is the weekly reset. 5 loving minutes to tidy, to note support, and to choose one small next step. These anchors keep the path clear when days are full. Let the final thought be a gentle verdict. Abundance grows where care meets consistency, not through pressure, not through fear, through calm attention, kind structure, and soft, steady steps. The wallet becomes a small sanctuary of order, and that order spreads outward into choices, into conversations, into opportunities noticed at just the right time. Life tends to answer the tone it hears. When the tone is peaceful and clear, money learns to arrive and circulate in peaceful, clear ways. Close with a soft blessing, hands on the heart, breath easy and unforced. May peace guide every money choice. May order live where money rests. May kindness lead the flow. Let the words rest inside the chest like a quiet light. The day will meet this light. Steps will follow it. Support will find it. And the path ahead will feel kinder, steadier, and more welcoming with each small, loving act.